What's going on there, agents? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a commentary about the endgame in the Division, and there's one thing that has really kind of hurt the experience for me, and if they fix it in time, they can really do a great job with this game. And I don't know if I share the same feelings. If you guys do, you gotta let me know in the comment section below. But I feel like this game's greatest strength is also its greatest weakness, and that is its loot system. Now, let's just get it out the way. The loot system is phenomenal. The variables in the stats, the chances that it's going to take to finally get upgrades once you've had an established set of gear is not going to be a common occurrence, which is what makes it so rewarding when you finally get that awesome upgrade, because you're not expecting it, you're hoping for it, but you think you're going to get let down, and boom. All of a sudden, just massive hard-on. Just, yes! And it feels so cool. But, as it currently stands, right now, it's just a giant art class. Everybody's just crafting things. What did you make today, little Timmy?
Oh, I made an extended mag, Mr. For Hire.
That's cool. Was it a high magazine size?
No.
And that's why you were left on a doorstep. It's just silly that this is what the end game is right now. It's crafting, where it should be at least a healthy combination between crafting and drop rates. It's actually just pure crafting, and this is what's hurting the experience. And I'm a big fan of Diablo. And, I hate to use it as a reference, but Diablo has had years and years and years to perfect their game. And these people here, they have had their opportunity as developers to not only spectate the good and the bad of games like Destiny and Diablo, but hopefully have been able to resolve them before releasing it into their final product. That's why people are a little bit more upset, because if you just open your eyes and you saw what the reforging and everything like that did to Destiny, you saw exactly how much it killed the loot system. And with this crafting, it really hurts things. Recalibration's awesome enough to try to improve upon your thing, but crafting is a slippery slope. When you integrate it into a game like this, you need to make sure you execute it properly, and that's one thing they did not do on launch. There are blueprints that are extremely easy to obtain, so that you can start crafting not only high-end gear, but power level 31 items. The highest of the high-end gear. And you can start building them and working with them until you get the right roll, which does not take much time at all. Just invest a little time to get some of the materials, and you start making some awesome rolls. And now you've hit a wall. You've obtained some of the best thing you can, and even with such a diverse system in play, with such a variety in attributes and stats and talents, you've kind of already gotten to where you need to be, and it doesn't feel as rewarding. And how they improve upon this is obviously tweaking that crafting system. Maybe making it so you can't craft level 31. So maybe you can do 29s or 30s or something, but obviously that's something you need to tweak on. But also improve the drop rate inside of the game itself. There's something rewarding about seeing a high-end just drop on the map. The blood's flowing, you're like, awesome, and then you're just praying to the RNG gods, bless me with an amazing roll. And it's awesome, because in a game, the rewards are the grind and the return from the invested time. So when you start seeing the highest opportunities start dropping for you consistently, you start seeing the actual results of your investment with your time into the game. And that's what creates that illusion of worth. Compared to right now, where I can go in there, invest 30 minutes to an hour and not see a single yellow drop, that's extremely discouraging. It kind of makes people not want to do those activities, and that's not what you want for your game. So the fact that you can craft the best gear in the game without really any investment, you don't have to be good, you don't have to be bad, it doesn't matter how hard or how good you were taking on those bad guys. It's not about effectiveness, it's just about patience. And that is kind of killing the vibe for most people. So what they need to do is they need to rework the crafting system, make it a little bit harder to craft things, and maybe scale down the quality of the items just so that it's not absolute in-game, and also severely increase the rate at which high-ends drop. It feels rewarding when you get things that drop naturally on the ground. It feels like you actually earned it. You went out there and killed people for it, not just ran up to a bench and put things together with a little glue and duct tape and BAM! So it's just something about it that extends to the replayability and overall experience. So please, developers, if you're listening to me hear my cries, do something about this. Just knowing that you earned it feels so much more rewarding in the end. I mean, think about it. Boy meets girl, boy gets girl to fall in love with him. Eventually, you earn that relationship. Or you can just craft your own blow-up doll. I mean, whatever, right? Ask yourself a question. Right now, look at your gear. How many of those things dropped from killing someone, and how many of them did you make yourself?